Hi, welcome to Zack of All Trades. I'm Zack, and today I'm going to show you how you can save some money by not having to buy batteries for a stud finder. Or really not having to buy a stud finder for that matter. Alright, so it may be splitting hairs somewhat as to how much money you can actually save by doing it this way, but you will save some money, and the convenience factor I find is just through the roof. Your bottom of the bucket electronic stud finder will run you about $12.95 without tax at Home Depot. Throw in a couple of batteries and you're looking at about $15 for a setup that you're going to use once to hang up that one heavy item where you need to find a stud in your wall. Then you're going to put it away. No, you're not. You're going to put it in a drawer somewhere, or maybe at the bottom of your toolbox, or somewhere else. And 2.5 years later, the next time you need to hang something heavy, first you're going to have to figure out where you put it. Next, once you find it, you're going to have to replace the batteries, and the cycle starts all over again. I figured out this method when I was in that very same predicament. I owned a stud finder, but I had no idea where I had put it away last time I used it. And being cheap, frugal, like I tend to be, I was not about to go spend that $15 to replace something that I already owned. So after thinking about it for a few minutes, the solution occurred to me, and I went straight to the refrigerator to grab that rare earth neodymium magnet that I had holding some stuff on the fridge. Now, what has a magnet got to do with finding a wooden stud behind drywall? Well, to my knowledge, there's only been one method invented to hold drywall to studs, and that's screws or nails, and they're all ferrous. Every one of them will attract a magnet. Before getting into the procedure here, I'd like to talk about the magnets just a little bit. Now, though it's true, every drywall screw that I've ever met would attract any magnet. Once you start covering them up with drywall mud, they start getting a little bit harder to find. So, what you need to have to perform this procedure is these little neo magnets. They're easy to find. You can find them at any hardware store. I just checked before filming this, and at Home Depot you can get a 6-pack of these 1/2-inch neo magnets. I think it was $3 and some change. Maybe, so let's call it $4. So for $4 you get 6 of these. I could only find 3 right now, but you got to get the 1/2-inch ones. These have enough draw. Their magnetic field is big enough that it'll grab that nail. If you grab the 1/4-inch ones, they don't work quite as well. You can still do it, but it's a little bit more finicky. So I highly recommend grab the 1/2-inch neo magnets. Spend $4, and then when you're done, you can stick them on the refrigerator to hang stuff on there like you're going to do anyway. And then 2.5 years later, when you need to hang something on the wall, you go to the refrigerator and you grab these little guys off, and their battery never dies. Well, enough about the magnets. Here's how to do it. Take your magnet and hold it loosely in your 3 fingers, very close to the wall, as close to the wall as you can get it. Now swipe it back and forth across the wall. When you feel the magnet try to grab, zero in on that spot. And here's what it looks like up close. Now that you've got one magnet set, here's where the other 2 come into play. You really should have 3 magnets to do this. Get the second one set, which shouldn't be too difficult to find. Does that look crooked to anybody else? Alright, time to get the third one in here. Let's take an average. Alright, now with the third one set, it's pretty clear that one of these things is not like the other. So let's re-examine that one that looks a little crooked. We had it hooked on the wrong nail. Now from here you can either mark all 3 of them and put a straight edge down it. Careful when you're gathering up your magnets. You'll wind up chasing them across the floor. Or my favorite method is to hang a string from a stack of magnets with a little bit of weight at the bottom, kind of like a makeshift plumb bob, and mark off my stud from there. Well, that's how you find a stud behind drywall without using a stud finder. If you found this video useful, or at the very least entertaining, please like it, share it, tell somebody about it, give it the thumbs up if you liked it, give it the thumbs down if you didn't like it. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it, folks. Please subscribe if you like stuff like this. You'll see more of it, I promise. And I'll see you on the next video.